The backlash against Cody Rhodes is seriously pathetic. 2 years ago, Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble, walked into SmackDown, and was pushed aside by The Rock to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. How many of you bitched and complained and trended, "We want Cody"? I believe The Rock actually coined the phrase, "Cody crybabies." And now you're rejecting him. Why? Because he's won the championship on the road to WrestleMania and will face his literal former mentor?
Nowhere to hide. ExtraMax coming at you from every side.
I bring you the first edition of ExtraMax because WWE fans are never fucking happy. Are you seriously pissed off that we're not getting Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania? Is that why you're pissed off? Because let me remind you that we had that feud for 2 to 3 months 6 years ago, and they traded the championship back and forth. Let's talk about this from a kayfabe perspective, because here's what I've seen from the weeping wankers online. He didn't win the Rumble. He didn't win the Chamber. What's the reason he didn't win either of those matches? Because Drew screwed him both times. So because the champion kept interfering and preventing somebody from getting a shot at him, he gets a shot. This is Wrestling 101. How fucking dense are you? I love Drew McIntyre, and I am so happy that he finally got a run with a championship in front of an actual crowd. But Drew defending the title against Orton again, or Drew defending the title against Jacob, wasn't gonna draw. American Nightmare, AEW co-founder, the guy that dethroned Roman Reigns, prodigal son returned Cody Rhodes versus 14-time world champion, Viper, legend killer, legend himself, last of a generation Randy Orton is a marquee fucking match of WrestleMania quality. Most of you, if not all of you, have been clamoring for it for months, if not a couple of years. Ooh, Randy's gonna turn on him. Ooh, Randy's looking at the championship. Ooh, Randy's touched his title. It's been planted. And don't sit there and tell me it's too late because you motherfuckers don't have the patience or the brain capacity to sit still longer than a TikTok to witness a rivalry build. We very rarely get a big title change on a weekly show that has massive implications. This takes us back to the good old days when Stone Cold would beat The Undertaker on Raw, or Brock Lesnar would beat Kurt Angle for the championship on an episode of SmackDown. But you little swamp rats couldn't appreciate any of that because you were barely a tadpole in your dad's ballsack at the time. There's grass outside if you're interested in touching it, by the way. It might be a little bit wet, but at least you'll know what it feels like to touch something wet. Stop bitching. Stop complaining about things that make perfect sense in a storyline. Cody doesn't deserve the backlash. If you can't handle a 3-time champion, you never would have lasted through The Rock or Ric Flair's time. This has been the first edition of ExtraMax, and I wish it wasn't such an angry one. Join us on Thursday for Max Wrestling's Revolution Road. I'm your captain, signing off.
Subscribe.